Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of the holographic video game box art and cover art specials. Yeah, this is a series that I stopped cold turkey doing, and I want to bring it back because I have so many games that I still want to talk about for this series. And we got quite a few favorites of mine in today's episode. It's episode 8, and you know how it is. Let's do it. Welcome to the CesArcade.
Get ready.
Alright, today we're going to start off with WWE SmackDown vs. Raw. It's very hard to tell that this is a holographic box art, but it definitely has some holographic elements with the logos. As you can see, the SmackDown vs. Raw are holographic, as well as the red and blue and the eyes of Vince McMahon here. His really ugly mug, and I don't know why they decided to go this route with the cover arts, because the box arts for these games were beautiful and fantastic up until this point where it's just hideous. Absolutely hideous. On the spine you get some metallic typography there, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, this one is not really much to write home about. However, we have a really nice one here with NBA Ballers, The Chosen One, with Dwight Howard on the box art here. Now I really got to pull this one out so it could do justice to it, but you can see the effect here is pretty nice, especially around the lettering. See where it says featuring Dwight Howard, and you look at the logo up there. The spine also has that effect going on there with that foil look, and on the back it translates over here as well. It's a nice cover art, and I really do like it. Who remembers GameSpy? Yeah, so there. I love the colors on this one, and I'm going to send this one to my boy from the Super Retro Force, Mad Belmont. Next up here we have Pokemon Platinum, which is not part of my actual collection. I thank Super Mario Zilla for lending me this one like he did Diamond and Pearl. But as you can see here, the holographic effect is in full force and is definitely one of my favorites, especially surrounded by Giratina over here. I love how this one looks. Personally, I think it's the best of the three. I just wish it was a part of my collection personally, because this effect here is so beautiful and very reminiscent to the Pokemon cards from the days of old. And for today's bonus lenticular, we have The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Of course, it's the golden cartridge for the N64, and as you can see, we have that beautiful Majora's Mask there by the logo, which always stood out to me as a kid, and that lenticular effect of young Link and his sword and shield. Look at that. I love that effect. It's so beautiful. I wish more N64 games had lenticular stickers like this one, but this is definitely one of my favorites and definitely stands out on my game shelf. What are your thoughts on Majora's Mask? You like it? You love it? You hate it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Perhaps I should just start pulling out the artworks before I start filming. This is another one that really stood out to me as a kid, and I love this one growing up. It is Mechasoul 2 Lone Wolf, specifically the limited 2-disc edition. Now this one is special to me because I love this series. I wish it lasted longer. Unfortunately, it only got 2 installments on the original Xbox and 1 on the DS for some odd reason. And yes, Mechasoul, a spin-off of the Mech Warrior series. You can see here on the visor of the main character here, he's got a mech in his sights firing off some weapons, and I love this holographic box art of holofoil effect going on here. He's not the prettiest dude, let's be honest here, but it's the visor, it's the lettering, all that holographic effect up there. It looks fantastic. You can see on the spine, once again, that holographic holofoil effect translates well to the spine. Oh, online enabled. Remember the original Xbox Live? Lots of fond memories playing this one, and once again, you can see here that beautiful holofoil effect going on there with the screenshot for the game and some more screenshots down below. Remember, it's the limited edition, so get this one if you can. Here we have another one of my favorites on the Xbox 360 and also on the PS3, BioShock 2. Now this one This is a prime example of holographic effect done right. Take a look here. You got that beautiful rainbow effect here on the artwork for the Big Daddy. You got the little sister on his shoulder, and you got this glass here, and it's embossed. The little crack in that glass right there, you can definitely tell it's got some texture to it. It's popping out there. Adds a nice dimension to it, not to mention the freaking logo. Look at that. Oh my god. This drives me up the wall. This drives me crazy. I love it when they got a nice holographic box art, but the box art also is embossed. Look at that. Ooh, definitely gives off a nice texture. It has that old feeling like it's been underwater for way too long. One of the best. I love this one. Once again, that cool rainbow effect also translates to the spine. But does it translate to the back? Fortunately, it does. It's a bit more subdued here since there are screenshots here. But yeah, the rainbow effect is still there. You can see it over here, over there. It looks fantastic. It would have been nice if all of these barnacles were also embossed, but unfortunately they're not. Doesn't really matter. This is definitely one of the best holographic box arts of all time. And last but certainly not least, here we have the limited run edition of Celeste. This game cost me a pretty penny on the aftermarket, but I mean, just look at the state of this box art. Oh my lord. All those pinks, those dark pinks, the graphic design of this just captures my eye, and I knew it when I saw it that I had to own this version of it. Now it's a bit more affordable. There's a different version published by somebody else that's not holographic, unfortunately, but this is the one that I'm a big fan of, and I just love how beautiful it is. I mean, let's get a close-up here so you could get a look at some of those details that may be lost on camera. I love the particle effects on the background. As you can see, so nice. Unfortunately, it's not embossed anywhere, but it is one beautiful box art. Doesn't translate to the spine because if it's a Switch game, but on the back, the little tombstone there, that's what it looks like to me, is also got that holographic effect here. It's all over, but what makes this top tier for me is the interior artwork. I mean, just look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous artwork, the holographic effect. A little hard to see because it's not a rainbow effect, it's more of a holofoil effect going on. It's kind of hard to capture on camera, unfortunately, because of all the color, the pinks that are being used here. But trust me, those who know and own this one know what I'm talking about. It's that beautiful. It is gorgeous. Oh man, I love this one so much. This is, once again, from Limited Run Games, Celeste. So I mean, overall, with the ones that we looked at today, what are your favorites in today's episode? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm really interested in seeing what your opinions are. Personally, I gotta say Mecha Assault 2 was definitely one of my favorites growing up, as well as Celeste, now that I got it recently, and Bioshock 2. But of course, you cannot forget Majora's Mask. That's a classic in itself. Anyways, everybody, thank you once again for watching today's episode. I really do appreciate you all from tuning in, and I wish you all a good game and good night.
Super Retro.